Mr. Yayolah, man. Yo, it's Mr. Yayolah. Wagwan. We live in the mix. We live in the mix. We live in the mix. Man, I got a few things to share with y'all. Uh-huh. A few things I want to share with y'all. Apologize for the tardiness. If it seems like I've been gone. We live in the mix. We live in the mix. We live in the mix. Hey, this that live in the mix uncut. Um, you feel me? This live in the mix. Stream paper. You know what I mean? That's the title I came up with. Stream paper. Why I chose that title? Because I've been hearing that a lot of artists, even industry artists, they get all these views and interactions and stuff and don't get paid. I even heard Snoop Dogg say for millions and millions and millions of views, he only got paid 4,000. Hence, while oh me, um, we're comparing the ratio, the pay ratio compared to their streams. See, Mr. Yayolah can get 100 interactions or 100 streams, 100 views, and make $100. So it's like, I guess a lot of them they're getting paid like less than like less than like 10% of a penny per interaction or stream. It's a cup inside. I'm not drinking out of the thing. So I said all that to say like, man, let me just get. I got a few notes, man. I got a few notes. I got a few notes for y'all. I want to read off, and man, I do my due diligence. We're going. Hey man, praise be to the Most High. Shout out to everybody that came by. Shout out to everybody, man. Getting back to it. This live in the mix. This live in the mix. We live in the mix. Look, man, I'm going live. I went live because I haven't did it in a minute, and we gonna get back into it. This live may not be as long as the other ones, as we're getting back into it and gonna crank up that live in the mix season 2 officially. Everything upgraded. Everything is upgraded, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. Y'all think I be playing? Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing? Do, do you think I'm playing? Do you think I'm playing? We're not playing no games. We're not playing no games. You hear me? Where I going? Where I going? This live in the mix. This live in the mix. We live in the mix. Yeah, man. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the love. Well, we getting into it, man. It's Mr. Yayolah. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. This for the grinders, the movers, and the shakers, and the inspirators that need the inspiration, or the people that seeking the information and ready to apply it. Those that are in position to do this. You know what I'm talking about? So we gonna get to it, man. String paper. String paper. Okay, for example, like you know how I made my example with the Snoop Dogg scenario. Okay, digital string pay ratios and splits. Long story short, a lot of artists not getting their money's worth, and a lot of them popular. A lot of them make a lot of content. You would think of their quality content that they would be able to bring a fat check every month. And what I want to share with y'all is the difference. What can help increase that pay ratio? And it's called data. Your matter data. Whether your music is on social media or on other websites through your DSPs, you have to realize your DSPs, they charging for your account. They have accrued charges against your account, right? And then all them other platforms they send your music to, they have charges accrued against your account also, right? So when they make their reports, they're reporting all of the maintenance upkeep, right? And then say your information or your file names, like how are you naming your files? Like for example, like when I'm mixing, I'm gonna show y'all too. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a live example. Like when I'm mixing, right? I name my tracks, and I make sure that for the specific project, each track, beat, anything I can put some input on, I'm putting that data in. So when it is transferred on audio platforms, they reading the codes and it's my shit. And then on top of that, right, we own us, you know. So y'all gotta own your name. You gonna have to invest in your name. You know what I mean? Get that EIN at least. Get that bank. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get that transfer agency. You know what I mean? And literally, say for example, you do a song and you don't name any of your tracks, and then you don't even put in the input in your metadata. So when that song is going out and being distributed, right, they just going off the title and maybe the ISRC codes that your DSPs put in. So they don't have much input to go off of. So it becomes a task for them to make sure that you're getting everything, you know. So they just put it in a pot like we don't know who this is, and or it goes straight to your DSP handler or your PRO, and then you gotta go through them and make record for real, for real, for real. Like okay, on social media, your interactions matter for real. Like I see some artists, they might post their song with the little album cover or something and say coming soon. And then I see other artists, they might post some content that is relatable to their audience and then incorporate their music with it. And then they get people commenting and sharing and hearting and saying this and that, and they comment and sharing and talking to other people's, and that builds up more interaction. Well, hence you get paid for that. You get paid for that. But the thing is, how was your account set up? You know, all that stuff matters. It really does. You really have to you really have to put in your data. And for those who are too busy to do that, that's what we do. Splash visuals. We could do your metadata input for you. We can fix it. We can have a strategic council call about it. Yeah, it's Mr. Yayolah, man. We gotta really change the perspective and the dynamics because even like, okay, I know this digital stuff and streaming, it seemed cool, right? But once they took away the hard copies of everything and started relying on like the digital streams and stuff, they took away a lot of ownership. You know what I mean? They took away a lot of hand in hand interaction. You know, this can go even to just regular content creators. You got to put some paperwork behind your name, man. Yeah, for real, for real. It's Mr. Yayolah, man. Why going? Much love. Let me see. Nala, the lube technician. For sure, for sure. Why going from Cancun? Okay. Not Snoop 2.0. For real. Hey man, shout out to everybody tapping in. It's Mr. Yayolah, and we live in the mix. We live in the mix. We live in the mix. Yeah, man. Get your metadata right. Get your metadata right. Real talk. Real talk. Mr. Yayolah. I can say this real quick. I done released about 4 or 5 different compilations, dozens of singles. So you're more than welcome to go check that out. Subscribe to Mr. Yayolah or follow Mr. Yayolah on social media or YouTube or any music platform. Yeah, man. Just check me out. We're going in like that. Now getting back to the topic. Stream paper. How to get more paper how to get more funds, how to get more credit for your interaction, your music, and your content. You gotta update your data. That data matters, man. That data matters. And then on different platforms, like they pay different percentages for different things. Real talk. I remember one time, right? Okay, this with United Masters. I had requested a little withdrawal, right? So it took like 3 days for me to get a withdrawal. Okay. So about that third day, yeah, I noticed it in my account, and then I want to say almost like a few hours later, I noticed another deposit or disbursement or interest disbursement through United Masters and Meta, and it was higher than my music stream payment. So I was like, whoa. So I go check out the paperwork. I go look at the numbers and stuff. I say, whoa. I didn't realize I was doing those kinds of numbers. I say, whoa. So it made me go back and start, you know, titling my content different, structuring my music different, titling it with incorporating my name and our business, and making it known that all copyrights are reserved and that we are the owners and publishers and producers of this content, you know, in collaboration with Meta, well, in collaboration with whoever we working with. You have to make record of your name, of your brand, of your works in a proper fashion format, because when these DSPs be sending your music out, or when your stuff is all on social media, off the rip, if you don't make record, like silence is consent, they gonna claim it. And then they putting you in a bracket like you a big corporation anyway. So when they report your account anyway, they getting money off that for the upkeep, for the maintenance of it. So y'all should take your content very serious. You should take your name and your image very serious. Real spill. Hey, while going, they say play new God flow by God. Hey, shout out to you know, to all the real ones out there. Live in the mix. Um, we only showcase what we own and work in this segment of it. You know, we may catch another vibe where we playing others. You know what I mean? But right now, this the wave. It's all Mr. Yayolah live in the mix. Wagwan Splash Visuals. Yay. TG13 Music. Yay. That's what going. That's what going. Yeah, man. I got, man, we got more. We got more, man. I love this, man. I love this. And I just appreciate y'all, man. Also, man, fun fact about Mr. Yayolah. I am a dad. I'm a dad. I have offspring. You know, I have a whole household I take care of. So, we're not just sitting around, just running our mouths and, we got lives. Burn them, boy. Y'all, fooling. Hey, what famous artists I look like to y'all, man? What famous artists I look like to y'all? answer the Q&A. I see a lot of y'all. Let me see a lot of y'all talking about 2 Chainz, Snoop Dogg, Burna Boy. Y'all got jokes. Y'all got jokes. It's Mr. Yayolah. You won't find another Yayolah realer, man. I'm talking about for real. What y'all doing? It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. Y'all. It's 4 a.m. and we here. And y'all rocking with me. It's the tribe. We all the way live. I said I wouldn't be on here too long. But y'all got me going. I'm almost at 30 minutes right now. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all really rock with the woo. Mm, mm. But get back to it. Like, there's a big difference from, you know, you just uploading something and then you owning all the rights to it. Or even making record that you own all the rights to it. Like, for example, if you call yourself a content creator, but you always got other people's music and stuff in there in your content, that puts you in a different bracket. You won't even be able to make no money because you're not using original stuff. Or unless you're getting like that type of high volume interaction. Then it hit a little different. At least on Matter platforms. For real, for real. Like, for example, if you're a content creator, right? Start doing like add voiceover to your content. That is considered a track. For real. Like, we talk about, a lot of people want to say, or you hear a lot of people say something about they own everything, they own all that, right? But you're not getting the payment for it. So like a low paper stream for Mr. Yayolah versus someone in a bad deal, they might be more famous, but my pay ratio is higher. Hear me? Your name, your content, your image, all that, those are digital assets, right? That gain interest. For real. So that those voices or that sound in the background of your content, that's an audio track. That's an audio asset. You gotta name it. I'm dropping game right now for real, y'all. For real. Real talk, man. Dropping game right now, man. Stream paper. You know what stream paper mean? Like how I'm streaming right now. Music streams. Matter of fact, it's Mr. Yayolah. Y'all should go play music streams too. For real. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. We going in, man. I appreciate y'all. For Mr. Yayolah, it's important making like proper record and owning your works. At least having control enough to be able to instruct those who handle your works. You know? Like, I I know artists that got millions of streams, right? But it ain't all organic. So they don't even really get no real push pull like play. Then you go Mr. Yayolah. You might see a few thousand here, a thousand here. You know what I mean? But I get paid more. So if you trying to get paid more, you gotta have that real mindset to realize your accounts, your content, your image, your voice, your name are all digital assets. And you should make record that you own you so you can get 100% of those interests, disbursements, and dividends, and credits, and payments. For real. You know, Matter, they even have a class and course and a guide for all this to let you know what's going on. Real talk. Yeah. Morocco. Well, going, man. Much love, y'all. I'm over here reading your comments and stuff. But yeah, so we have to become more aware of how we carry ourselves and make record of ourselves and how we allow these different handlers to handle our information and digital assets. Because they getting paid off of it, man. You better believe it. They getting theirs. You should get yours too. Real talk, man. Grand rising. Mind, body, and soul. Grand rising. You can't fall for all the hype. You know. Um. Hmm. Another point I want to bring up with y'all, man. If you are considering becoming an artist, or if you want to just get into the music field in general, or you want to create the content, right? Put thought into your image, your style, make proper record of it, and claim it. And realize your name, your brand, your voice, your audio, your image, all that are digital assets. And to get paid more, to increase that ratio, you gotta input the proper data and make sure it all correlates as it goes from one platform to the next. You don't want to be like a lot of these industry artists getting all these views and missing out on their pay because they got the big labels acting like handlers. You know what I mean? And snatching like seem like 60 cents off of every dollar. See here at Splash Visuals though, we focus on the details. Every detail count. So if you want to counsel or if you considering taking your social media presence to that next level, you want to up it rank, You want to make more with your pay ratio. You want to turn your niche into a real hustle, real service. Give us a give us a call, give us a shout out, give us a DM. Let's talk. It's not about pretending to be rich or pretending to be better than everybody. It's about improving your situation, your systems, and your foundation. It's about improving your credits. It's about improving your disbursements. It's about becoming more up in rank with where you're at. They say the Timu Pop Smoke. Y'all great. Hey, you heard me? What going? They y'all got jokes. They say the Timu Pop Smoke. Hey, y'all buggers. Hey, listen, man. I ain't even tripping, yo. I ain't even tripping, yo. But look, seriously, y'all. Your data entry is very important, right? And at my company, Splash Visuals, we focus on the details. We share formats. We have creative counsel and strategic thinking with promotion and marketing. Let's take everything to the next level. Man, we appreciate y'all too. I love it. Did y'all notice the change with Meta? Did y'all do y'all notice the change when you go on whatever music platform you go on? Do you notice? Do you notice how if you post something, they'll check it for copyrights? Even if you just sharing something that was already posted, cause it's money in all this. Y'all gotta realize this. Real talk. It's money in all of it. So we're gonna use dividends as a metaphor, right? Like your catalog, your content catalog, your audio catalog, it's like an investment. Streams and interactions are the dividends. It pays over time. Like more content equals more shares you own. And notice how when you publish content, they say share. So it's like you're sharing a share of your shares. Y'all ain't hear me, man. Y'all ain't hear me, man. Okay, more content equals more shares you own, right? And you notice, like, definitely on Matter or Facebook or something, when you're publishing your content, it says share. So you're sharing a share of your shares to the public and giving everybody a piece of yours. So there's a proper way to do that. For real. You can say you get ready to upload it, right? You can schedule it. Even if you schedule it 2 minutes away from the original time you was about to upload it will publish different versus you just upload it, and it puts you in a different bracket, puts that content or whatever in a different category. Another little thing I'm gonna speak on, like smart distributions. Definitely, if you creating content or you dealing with audio production or music, these DSPs, they kind of do what they want. The smarter thing to do is go find these private platforms, right? That'll let you just bomb straight on. Just put your stuff on there, right? To a degree. Make sure you get that information right, though. I will even email these people that operate these platforms, these different private platforms, right? Okay? Smart distributions and 100% rights you will keep if you publish your stuff yourself and distribute your stuff yourself. Keep all your dividends from each stream, view, or sync. Shoot, we ain't even dive into what syncing is, and we ain't even talk about syncing licenses. You gotta reinvest by making new releases and registering everything properly so the interest keeps compounding. Literally. Yo, man, what's good, man? It's Mr. Yayolah, man. You tuned in right now, man. It's live in the mix, Stream Paper Edition. You feel me? Y'all gonna get it. We gonna get into it. Y'all gonna see me cooking up beats, vocals, turning digital streams into real world pay. Every play, every like, every share on these platforms is either a penny in your pocket or a penny you give away, depending on who actually owns the audio, the video, and the publishing behind it. Do you own you? On this segment of Stream Paper, live in the mix Stream Paper, I break down places like Meta, United Masters, DistroKid, Symphonic, and how the rest touch your money. And what it really looks like when you keep 100% ownership of your content and your uploads or your publishings. We're talking streams, interactions, ratios, and rights. All while I'm live in the mix, making records and documenting the whole process in real time. So lock in with your boy, take notes, and remember, if you don't own it, you don't grow it. If you don't own it, you can't control it. This live in the mix. Stream Paper with Mr. Yayolah. Yay. Real, man. Y'all already know it, man. Y'all already know, man. I just like to, you know, give it to my real ones, like, because I had to do a lot of research. I had to go through a lot of trial and error. I was raised also, though. My real ones, they say each one reach one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? So if we all short, they ain't gonna be able to fuck with us all the way around. You know what I'm talking about? For real. Salute. You already. It's Mr. Yayolah. Man, and normally, man, I would be like recorded some. You know, I'm literally about to record, man. But this was so important. I didn't want to take away the focus of the message. You know what I mean? Real, it's live in the mix, stream paper edition, uncut. You know what's up? Hey, getting it in, man. It's a whole new banking year. You feel me? It's a whole new bank year. Like, check it out. I'm gonna give y'all some game. You can go to, it's for education, entertainment purposes only. You can go to irs.gov, right? What if you went to irs.gov, right? And you apply to make an EIN, right? And you name the EIN like your social media handler name or your stage name or your brand name, right? You get that paper sent to you, mailed to you, emailed to you, right? And then once you get that document, right, you mess around, you go pick you a bank, you get you $50. You start with $50. You pick you a bank or a transfer agency. Tell them you wanna open an account, you know what I'm saying, in that name, right? So then like, okay, you get that going. And let's say you go back to Meta, you update your information, get verified, but with that business EIN. Y'all don't hear me. Do you hear me? Nah, man. Hey, I don't know what y'all talking about over here. Look, none of that body stuff, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I have offspring, I believe in male and female, in all due respect. Um, so yeah, you get that EIN, you get that transfer agency, you go to all your accounts and you update that info with that EIN, right? Watch how things change. This shit, it's beyond rap, right? Because we originally talking about y'all just, increasing your pay ratio because you on Meta. And they probably ain't even paying you. You probably don't even know how to get your money on. You know, now we at a point where you can file your Meta account with the taxes. I'm just a messenger. So for real, man, each one reach one, teach one. Shout out to everybody that tapped that like button, showed love, showed up. Shout out to everybody looking now, watching now. Yeah, man, there's much love, man. You up early getting this motivation and inspiration. You know, I want to say this. Um, Make that phone call. You know, that you was procrastinating on. Get that project started that you was thinking about. Write it out. You know, sometimes you can't wait for everybody to see the vision like how you see it. You know, a lot of times you just gotta take them steps and just go go at it. You know, and step on faith. Be that kind of big stepper. You know, like I could say 10 years ago when I was talking about even the moments like this, people was looking at me like I was saying something far fetched. And now a lot of those people be tuned in, just scrolling, watching stuff. And it's like, wow. So that's another thing I want to say too. Like you got that plan in mind. You ain't gotta broadcast it to everybody. Get that shit in motion. Let them see. You know what I'm talking about? Let your action and your grind speak. You know what I'm talking about? For real. And then when you are speaking, you know, people will see more value. Structure is everything. Your name, your image, your voice, your interactions on all these digital platforms. It's a digital asset. And they consider it an investment. They consider your account a deposit account that gains interest and disperses dividends to the beneficiaries of your accounts. Are you even a beneficiary of your account? And once you really go to thinking about it, you be like, dang, is this a lot of fraud going on for education and entertainment purposes only? But you'll be like, dang, see how they getting them M's. Yeah, man, these people get making millions off of us, making millions off of y'all, man. And only paying out half of a penny, not even half of a penny. But a lot of people not putting in the proper data either. You see how it all goes full circle? Making proper record of yourself with all your actions, contracts and paperwork and applications. It's a must. It's very important. String paper. Live in the mix, man. We live in the motherfucking mix, man. It's Mr. Yayolah. Man, and then as we do this more, man, I'm gonna be taking y'all behind the scenes, taking y'all through the recording processes, take y'all through the mixing processes. You know what I mean? Show y'all behind the scenes when I'm at different events, performing. You know what I mean? Introducing y'all to different artists, different entrepreneurs, different brands, different peoples. You know what I mean? We're gonna be talking about these contracts. You know what I'm saying? Breaking down these terms and definitions. You know, for real. It's a vibe and a master class all in one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's Mr. Yayolah. For real. Now just think about it, right? You got a lot of these so-called fake rules. A lot of these, even some of these industry artists, right? They not doing this type of shit right here though. They not feeding y'all the real. The stuff that's gonna nourish you enough to be able to procreate yourself. See, what they call it? Feeding you crumbs. Just to lead you on to keep you looking. I want you to see the bigger picture. I want you to get the bigger payout. I want you to get all what's rightfully yours. Because it's for you. For real, they already got the money on. You just gonna sit down and leave your money on the table. If I were y'all, I would also do research to see how you can get your forms, your tax forms from Meta. For real. For real. Mr. Yayolah. I'm so happy I was able to do this. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the outcome. I feel like we had a good vibe. And we definitely gonna get into this more. I pray that all those that stop by and look and those that are looking now are inspired. Get that EIN, man. Take them $50 to go to that bank with that EIN, man. Create that account. Okay? Okay, we streaming this paper now. Understand? Understand? You are the real currency. They can't charge you. You're supposed to instruct them. Making proper record of your business, of your interaction, of your contribution, of your distribution, so they know who's who. For real. Think about it. Give me a second. I'm finna go heat up some more water for my coffee, y'all. Oof. Hey. Get some more coffee. I need manyan. Yo, yo. Say you need manyan, but you gotta realize you are the manyan. That's what I'm saying. You are the manyan. You just have to learn the processes and how to access these currencies. These currencies. Man, y'all need to go listen to Can I Live 3. Cause I'm giving y'all all the sauce through the music too. For real. For real, for real. Like, why you think they changed it from Facebook to Meta? And why you think even on Instagram they show you Meta? You know what Meta means? In the layman's term, we could just say the handling of data. Data on data. Data is the money line. You need to realize that too. Who played the guitar? Who plays the guitar? Live in the mix, live in the mix, live in the mix. String Paper Edition. Yayolah. If you were inspired by this, please subscribe, comment. If you have any ideas that were sparked from this live, please comment. And if you have any type of positive input, please make it known. We the tribe, all the way live. We are us. My boy said he wish he had the time and the money, but the time and the money to do what, brother? What? Like, we have to. Sometimes we gotta write it out. Write it out. What you would like to have the time and the money on for, right? And also give me a DM on Meta, Instagram, even on here. Like just comment. You know what I mean? Send an email. You can email tg13llc@gmail.com. Send an email to tg13llc@gmail.com. You know what I mean? We can chop it up. We can counsel. You know, we here. We listening. We not judging. We creating and manifesting. You know what I'm saying? We building. I mean, yes, yes, yes. You know, the future is now. Like when you have your thoughts of something, like that's the future. You know, so yeah, and that just passed. So, point being, it's important to make sure you make a proper record of your data. It's important that you know that you are a currency, that all your interactions and everything you're doing on social media in this digital world, in this matrix, it's like assets. Your face, your image, your audio, your content are all digital assets that you need to make proper record on. So these platforms don't just swallow it up and say, we don't know whose it is. For real. I'm gonna get mine. So, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We can't let them just keep getting ours, man. We can't. You know, so as we go do this, like, you know what I mean, it's live in the mix, string paper from session to session, contract to contract, rule to rule. We're going to break it down. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes of all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's the tribe. We all the way live, man. Y'all got to follow me so we can keep it going. It won't be nothing without y'all. You know what I mean? So much love. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all us. We up. You know what I mean? It's a new cycle. We just reached that hour mark. Yes, yes, yes. Much love, peace and harmony, man. Much love, peace and harmony. Much love, peace and harmony. And I hate to go away from y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna pour up a little bit more coffee, y'all. We could chop it up a little bit more. I got some more things to do, you know. But we'll chop it up a little bit more since y'all don't have. I see y'all, man. I treat that 3 like it's 3 million. You know what I'm talking about? I got them collard greens on the stove too. I got them collard greens on the stove too. What you know about that? it's so good. I just pour more hot water. You gotta get you one of these too. Get y'all one of these. Yeah. Everything upgraded, everything upgraded, upgraded, everything upgraded, everything upgraded, up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Is it cold out there where y'all at? Hmm? What it's like? See, once I realized we been in the matrix, once I realized that they was bringing this digital age in phases, it gave me a new perspective. It gave me a new perspective on how to carry my business. What if I told y'all, all y'all millionaires, what if I told y'all they have processes and remedies and treatments for y'all to be able to collect your funds, for y'all to be able to get your credits. They want you to do this. They want you to get this money on, right? That's why I'm in the position I'm in, right? Because I realized something. You can't. I suggest you don't allow yourself to continue to sit on your bag. If you're an artist, right? Go look at your accounts that you are frequently on the most and update your information. When you make posts with your content and your stuff, put all copyrights reserved. We do stuff like send out emails for y'all, we write letters for y'all. If you want to dispute something, we so deep with it, man. The metadata so real. You you want your credit straight. I ain't like all them little fake gurus that's gonna try to charge you to do all that. It's just free. It's just real. It's just real common sense stuff. For real. Just like how, say you got a bill or something, right? And they report that stuff to your credit profile. What you think Meta doing? They reporting your stuff to somebody. What you think these DSPs doing? They're reporting your stuff to somebody. It's that real good temperature right now. So, with that being said, if they're reporting the maintenance of your accounts, from your interactions, excluding you, you gotta make record and get that back pay. You feel me? Tap that like button if you feel me. Tap that like button if you feel me, dog. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tap that like button, man. I see you got them 9 likes up there, man. Oh, there it go. Hey! Shout out to my real ones, man. We gonna keep this going, man, and we gonna have rewards for y'all. Cash app, cash out giveaway prizes for our most consistent ones. You know what I'm saying? So every time, like for the next 3 times I go live, you definitely wanna be alert and active. So hit that notification button, right? And I'm gonna see it lets me know who interacting, right? And then we're gonna give y'all that shout out, right? And then we're gonna ask you for your cash app sign, and then you'll get your gift. We're doing it straight like that. We're doing it straight like that. Cause we the tribe, you know. One of the most valuable things we got is our time and attention. So for that transfer, I want to show my appreciation, show our appreciation, and keep that energy up. For real. How about this? How about this too? The first one of y'all that get that EIN right, you get your EIN. And I'm gonna know if you're lying or not, but you get that EIN right, and y'all. And the next live we go, y'all let me know or whatnot, right? And I have some good suggestions where to go with that EIN. You know what I mean? And then we'll get into like making proper record on these platforms with your EIN. You know what I mean? Increase that payout ratio. You feel me? Yeah, for educational and entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they let me rock like this. You know what I mean? Normally they'll be like, oh, they'll try to, but I'm thankful. Oh, what I'm drinking? I'm like coffee, man. I'm just sipping some coffee, man. Some coffee. Most of the time I drink a green tea. I love green tea. I love green tea. My thing is that I like warm fluids. It's good. Definitely when you're starting your day. So that's what I'm drinking. I'm just sipping some coffee. I, my handle my handle broke on it, so I got it inside the aluminum mug. It's pretty convenient. It's good too. I like mine strong, not all that sugar and stuff. You feel me? You did. It's Mr. Yayolah, man. Who that is, man? Man, y'all consistent. I love that. I love that, man. Them two, man. Y'all gonna be the first two to get the cash app, cash out prize. Now, continue to rock, man. So y'all can be your first ones to get that cash app, cash out prize giveaway for showing your support. For real. You know. And I pray that y'all get this information, and do your own diligence and do your research and even give and reach out, yeah, cause we the tribe, we the tribe, we all the way live, and it's live in the mix, live in the mix, live in the mix. I love y'all, man. I'm finna get to it though. Appreciate y'all, man. I can do this all day, man. I love it, man. I love it. But in the next episode, we're gonna go more in depth. We're gonna go more in depth with the string paper. It's live in the mix. String paper edition. For real. Love y'all. It's the tribe. All the way live. Grand Rising. Go make that phone call. Go write out that plan. Go do that workout. Go make that song, create that video, edit that video, write that story, record that audiobook. Be great. Let your light shine. No matter what's around you, if you in a position to still able to make a choice, block that bullshit out, right? And just keep the vision in sight. Keep it in your head. Keep it in your heart. You know, carry it. For real. It's Mr. Yayolah. You won't find a Mr. Yayolah Rilla. Yay! Yayolah! We gonna get up, man.